Hi there viewers, this is Glebe Junction and this is the April update 2014 and yeah, it's been a while since my last update, and I know a few people have been asking when is my next update, and to be truthful, there's not I've not done any work on the layout since before Christmas, so there's nothing to really show, so there's no point doing any kind of update. But I mean, I've been busy with work life and family life, and I did really lose a bit of interest in the hobby because there were so many things I needed to do. A lot of the things were quite difficult and I weren't sure how. A lot of the work is electrical work, which I can't stand doing, so I've just been putting it off. But I have, however, found some of my mojo, and I've spent the last few weeks up here quite a lot, cracking on with some of the work that needed to be done and some changes. Most of the work I've been doing is on the other side of the layout, the opposite side to the station. However, the station does still need a lot of finishing work, detailing work, things like the lights and stuff like that, which I've been putting off. But I wanted a bit of a break from this side of the layout, and I wanted to do a bit more construction work, which is what I've been doing on the other side. I'm not too sure where I got up to on the last update, so I'll probably end up going over a few things that I've already mentioned before. But then I suppose it's a bit of an update for those that have forgotten where I've got to, because I've completely forgotten because it's been such a long time. So yeah, I will go into some of the things I have been doing, some of the things I'm thinking of doing, and also take a look at some new arrivals to the layout that I bought over the last few months that are still in boxes. Well, in fact, I've just got them out. I've still got to decoder them, but they've not been running at all. And in fact, today's the first time I've actually got any trains running since last year. So here goes. Okay, so first off, I just wanted to apologise for the shaky camera. This camera's not that easy to keep steady. Maybe it's just me getting old. I don't know. As you can see from the picture, the other side of the layout has changed somewhat. Instead of a flat baseboard, which I had before, I've now lowered the front section. I've done this in aid to give me a retaining wall, which is I always wanted a retaining wall, and some bridges for the trains to go across. So that's something that I haven't got on the layout, so I just wanted to get some kind of upper level on the layout without having any kind of helix and everything. So what I've done is I've lowered this section, the front section of the layout, from my desk, which is in complete mess because I've been doing a lot of woodwork, all the way over to the corner of the layout. I've removed the curtains for now so I could lower it, but that's all still got to be added on to obviously make it look better. But what I have done is obviously lowered the front section of the layout in order to give me some kind of retaining wall and some hillside. I'm going to mix the pair together. If I start from this corner, so we've still got the concrete site there. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. That may change. I don't know. What I am doing, I'm in two minds on what I'm going to add here. It's going to be a bridge of some kind anyway, tunnels. Whether it be a road bridge or whether it would be a siding for the gravel pit, and maybe get rid of this hillside and have a bridge and have a couple of sidings so the wagons can be loaded with the gravel. That's one idea. Or I was thinking of just putting a board up here, so it just sections that off, and then we start again and just have a road bridge for the four lines to go under. I'm not too sure on that yet. I haven't really thought about it too much because I've been busy doing other things. But I mean, you guys, please leave comments and let me know what you think would look good there. Even if there's something completely different you think might look good. I'm running out of ideas, so any suggestions are very welcome. What I have done is I've relayed all the track, and in fact this is all new track, and the whole lot's been up. So it's obviously my four main lines, and this is my big junction. hence the name Gleborough Junction. I kind of have the name or the title Gleborough Junction without a main junction, so this is my main junction. It's not set in stone yet. It's pinned down, but not the pins are not in fully, so they could be lifted up. Obviously, I need to take the points out in order to put the point motors. But as you can see, it's quite a busy junction, so all lines connect. Because obviously on this side of the layout, I don't really have that much in the way of points, so the tracks or the lines don't integrate with one another. So I've added all the big junction over here, so I'm hoping this to be a busy mainline junction. And then obviously over the other end I'll add some more points in as well that'll be hidden under a town scene, which I will be adding across the back there at some point, maybe in the next 10 years. So yeah, so what I decided to do is add the big junction here, and also have a you can see this point here. What I'm going to have is a small viaduct coming off, which is just going to go to the end of the layout here, and it's just going to be like a dummy line. So it will be live, but it just goes to nowhere, so it will just be like a scenic effect. So if I get a better look here, so obviously over the back here, this will all be a retaining wall and hillside, etc. And over here, this will be again retaining wall, hillside. But what we'll be doing is adding some kind of bridge here, and this front section here is going to be an industrial area, so there's going to be lots of warehouses and stuff like that. So it's going to be very industrialised at the front here. And I did start to cut out the wood at the back here, because it's obviously I'm going to be having a tunnel mouth here, and there'll be a tunnel mouth there, and also going across there, so it'll just be a roadway across. That's the idea anyway. And then obviously hillside between this viaduct and the backboard there, and it'll all be hillside there. And these main lines, they split as I go further up the layout, and that will go into two separate tunnel mouths into hillside, which will amalgamate into the town area. That's the plan I have in my head anyway. And then obviously at the back I have this this line running off the back of the main line into the section at the back, which is going to be my TMD. And I've been playing around with this for the last few days. I'm not sure how I'm going to have this yet. I've got to have a large TMD, but it's still in the planning stage. The track's not been pinned down, it's just been laid there just to get some ideas. My engine shed, I don't know how far I got in it in the last update, but I've had to cut it down to half, because that was it was really long. It was about 50 inches. It's now about 24 inches because I think it was just too big. But as you can see, it's getting there. I've still got like the shutter doors and everything to add, but I've started doing the weather and everything like that on there. I've got a lot of finishing touches because I had to take it all apart in order to make it shorter. But as you can see, I have started to do all the weather and effect, and I've added the Gleborough depot on the side there as well. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this building. We'll soon see when the track's down, see what it looks like. But I'm not sure whether to have it right back in the corner, or whether to have it further over and then have some more buildings up there, or maybe add some more sidings in. I really don't know at the moment. Still lots to do, still lots to think about, but so I'm still at the planning stage, so nothing's set in stone yet. So at least I can move things around, change things over if need be. But that's the plan anyway. I've only just got most of these points, and they've just cost me a fortune actually, these points, and I've still got more to buy. But and then obviously the point motors as well, which is something I'm really not looking forward to doing. But I suppose if you want a decent model railway, these things have got to be done. Point motors are new to me, so I may be picking a few brains out there in order to get it done successfully. But a lot of my stuff, like the engine wash, it's going to look similar to this Bachmann single road engine. It's going to be similar to that, but I'm going to be scratch building it along with some of the other buildings. I want some older. I was thinking about putting an older engine shed in there that's been disused, and it's just like a brick one that's going to be, it's like half demolished, with like an old siding that's disused and stuff like that. That's some of the ideas I'm playing with. I've also added, if you can see up the back here, a little catch point, which I thought was quite nifty. So I'm adding that in there. Obviously this is that's going to be there to stop any runaway trains added, joining the main line and obviously causing any crashes. So that's there to derail any runaway trains. Well, I'm assuming that's what it's for. Again, that's just another little idea that I'm trying to implement onto the layout. And I think, to be honest, I think that's as much as I've done. Everything else around here is still the same as it was last year. Still lots and lots of work to be done, but it is getting there. It's getting there very slowly. So I'm going to go into, well, we're going to look at some of the new arrivals I've got for the layout. But first I wanted to show you this. I've got this little illuminated off sign of some kind. I know it goes on the platform. I bought it, but I'm not 100% sure how it works or what it's for, whereabouts it goes. So instead of just plonking it somewhere and it being wrong, if anyone knows, what this is for and where it should be put on the platform or around the station or wherever it goes, please let me know, just so it doesn't look silly on my layout. So I know I've seen these before, but for the life of me I can't remember where I've seen them and what they do. So I thought it was quite a nifty little item that I could put onto my layout. So again, yeah, if anyone knows what it's for or what it does, please let me know. Now on to the new arrivals. My first new arrival is the Hornby Sentinel Shunter. I'm not going to be doing a review on any of these locos because I know others out there have done reviews, so it's pretty pointless me doing them. Brilliant little loco. I like shunters anyway. They're one of my favourites, and I think I'll be getting a few of these, but they won't be staying in this livery. This livery I don't want, so it will be getting sprayed. I should imagine it'll probably be getting sprayed into in full yellow. It's just a yard shunter for the TMD. I'll probably get two of them and have number 1 and number 2. But that's one of the things that I want to do. But again, that's way down the list of jobs that I need to do. But yeah, no, fantastic little loco this. I've got the decoder for it, but I haven't actually put it in yet. I had this since Christmas and I've only just got it out of the box, so I haven't really done anything with it. But I'm looking forward to running that, see what that looks like. And on to my next one. And I love this one. It's one of my favourites. The Helgen Class 128. As most of you already know, I've already got it in blue, in BR blue, and they've just released this a month or so ago in Royal Mail Red, and yeah, I just had to have it. It's a brilliant, lovely looking loco, and if it runs as well as my other 128, then I'm going to be very happy, because my other 128 runs brilliantly. It's faultless. In fact, most of my Helgen locos are faultless. I think all the Helgen stocks are very, very good. They've had their issues in the past with the wheels not being as good as some manufacturers, and obviously the lights and the lighting on some of the older stuff isn't that great. But they've really come on leaps and bounds, and this and my other 128 are definitely the heaviest locos I own, and a heavy loco obviously equals a powerful loco. So yeah, I have no issues with this. Well, I have no issues with my other one. This one I haven't put the decoder in yet either, so hopefully this weekend I might get the chip in there and get it running. So, but yeah, does look very nice. It is well built. The livery is really, really good. But as it's just fresh out of the box, it does look very toy-like. So I cannot wait to get the old airbrush on it and give it a bit of a grime up and make it look like a model rather than a toy. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But I like the livery that much that it will only get a very, very light dusting around the bogies, because I don't want to ruin the livery on it. And that's about it. That's everything as far as I can tell. There probably are other things that I've been wanting to tell everyone, but I can't remember now. But I think this video's gone on for long enough. I think now I've got the track pinned down, I've actually got trains working today for the first time. So if I just get this Class 47 running, so as you can see, it runs across the points quite nicely. I've tested these points thoroughly, so there's no issues with any of them. There's no derailments. I've tried it with different trains, and I've been very careful putting them in. However, they have got to be taken back up in order for me to put the points in, the point motors in, and do all the wiring as well. All the wiring's got to be done. But that's another job that, for another day. So yeah, that's it for me. So sorry it's been a bit of a long video, but please leave any comments, any ideas, especially with the idea with the bridge over by the concrete site, and with the TMD, any ideas or any comments, whether they're negative, as long as they're constructive negative comments, then I'm happy to take anything on board. And you know, I am still a novice at this job, so any advice or any help is more than welcome. So hopefully another update in another few weeks time, and hopefully some of this stuff should be finished. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.